Hey Facebook world, and maybe Instagram if you're listening to this later on. So, just wanted to share a story today that is simply unbelievable, Jeff. Completely unbelievable. I literally can't believe what I've just heard. And it's it takes quite a bit to shock me these days, because having done consultations for 10 years now and having heard literally everything, it takes quite a bit to shock me. And be fair, this is something I've heard going on, but not something I've actually had firsthand. So some of the things that I've heard recommended from doctors to patients with gut issues, with skin issues, with all manner of health problems, have been absolutely just naive at best, and just incompetent at worst. Now, this so I just got off the phone. I'll just explain to you. I just got off the phone to a potential client, and she's explaining to me how she's had health issues herself, and how unfortunately her two sons have got a few issues. Now, one of them, I actually asked if I could talk about this, and she said absolutely fine. One of them he's 9 years old, and he's going through puberty, which is quite early, but funny enough, everyone's different. Sometimes people's bodies take longer to respond. They go through it later. Some people go through it earlier. Girls go through it earlier, and some girls don't get their period till a lot later. Some get it quite early. Now, because this boy was going through puberty at 9 years old, the doctor's recommendation was to give a 9-year-old hormone blocking steroids. A 9-year-old, and then keep him on these for an extended period of time until they thought it'd be good for him to come off them, and give him hormone-inducing steroids. Outstanding. These people actually have, by law, allowed to actually help people, hand out advice. And when my potential client questioned this, she was made to feel extremely stupid, looked down upon, and questioned. Now, following on from this, just to go into that, it's completely nonsensical. There's a reason why I wear size 10 shoes and my dad wears size 8, because we're both different. I'm the genetics of my mum and my dad together. I went through puberty different times to him, etc with my cousins, etc. We're all very, very different. As a matter of someone's going through puberty at 9 years old or a bit later on, let the body do what it needs to do. We're all under different stresses, different circumstances, living in different areas, maybe having different diets, So let the body deal with things the way it wants to, and it will go through puberty eventually, or it will go through it earlier, then it will stop. Happens, Having played sport as a youngster, that lots of people grow at different times, etc. Giving a 9-year-old hormone blocking steroids is, to me, absolutely barbaric and just negligence. Actually, malpractice. Anyway. You decide. Her other son, unfortunately, has got Crohn's, and it's something we'll be dealing with, because, of course, there are ways. The doctors say there are ways to get over Crohn's, and we've dealt with it many times before. And anyone out there with gut issues, if you're dealing with it, give me a shout. We can help you with that. Our program specialises in that. Unfortunately, the doctors, once again, didn't believe that nutrition or anything could help with Crohn's. They wanted to put her other 9-year-old son on chemotherapeutic drugs at 9 years old to deal with Crohn's. Once again, I've got to say, just outstanding. It's just unbelievable to me. And this is what I deal with on a daily basis, because we've been trained to think that these guys are rock stars and know what they're talking about. People, if you don't use their brain, will just go, yeah, it's fine. Let's have some chemotherapeutic drugs, please, for my Crohn's disease. How about Did they ask what he's eating? No. You know, did they ask about anything he's having nutritionally, supplement wise, his diet, his lifestyle, anything? Absolutely not. No, they just said, bang, let's give you chemotherapeutic drugs because the ones you're on right now aren't working. Well, there's a reason for that. You know, it's funny. I said yesterday, these medical companies, they don't celebrate when their drug sales go down. They celebrate when they go up. And you don't ever come off drugs. You've got drugs you from cradle to grave, and they'll just give you something stronger. Anything to get them on the pills, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Struggling. I can't read all that, Stu. 1 second. If I can see more. They tested her for diabetes. Doctors, yeah, I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing what you can do. With Crohn's, same as anything. You need to change the internal terrain. You need to get rid of allergenic and inflammatory foods. It's give the gut time to rest. There's lots of things that you can do. You know, 100%, you do not need chemotherapeutic drugs. Same way a 9-year-old doesn't need hormone blocking steroids. It's just unbelievable to me. It makes me just like, no wonder people are so ill. What if you imagine you get a 9-year-old and those drugs? How's he coming off it? When's he coming off it? He's going to be on chemotherapeutic drugs the rest of his life? You know, he wasn't born with these issues. So it tells me it's not a genetic problem. It's a lifestyle problem. Truly unbelievable, exactly. It's a lifestyle problem. So, you know, as I said before, your predisposition to disease plus modern lifestyle equals chronic illness, okay? And if whatever your weakness is, that's what shows up. If you've got a skin weakness, get spots, cysts, acne, psoriasis, eczema, fungal issues. If you've got gut issues, gut weakness, IBS, Crohn's, celiac disease, in fact, ulcerative colitis. I'm actually going to put a post up later on from one of our clients who got told that she could never get rid of her ulcerative colitis. The specialist told her this. The specialists that specialise in failure told her this. I'll put a post up later on about what we've done with her. And it's just amazing when you get out of the body's way what you can do with it. But, you know, it's just... And these people, people go and see them, the white coat. It's like the last remaining cult, you know. Someone's got a white coat and a stethoscope, or whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what it's called. People start to just bow down and listen to them. It's why you see people go and get a diagnosis for like cancer, and they tell them they'll be dead in 6 months, and within 6 months they are dead because they take their word as gospel. You know, cancer's never killed anyone in 6 months. It takes ages for a tumour to develop. You know, it's the drugs and the mental and emotional issues that kill people. My nan walked through the door with they diagnosed her with breast cancer. 6 weeks later, she was dead. Nothing to do with the cancer. It's to do with the drugs they gave her. Killed her. And I know from my experience of dealing with these people, absolute madness. So. Simply unbelievable. Please, when you go into these things, I said before, acute injuries, broken bones, car crashes, things like that. Yes, fantastic. Exactly what we need them for. Stitching people up. Phenomenal. You know. But when it comes to chronic illnesses and disease, the body at dis-ease, haven't got a clue because they're not taught. You know. An hour and a bit of nutrition in a 7-year course, don't talk about anything. It says it before that. Experts in disease, not in health. You know, cut, burn, poison, medicate. Not what you're eating, how much movement you're getting. Are you going out in the sun? Are you hydrated? Are you sleeping well? You know, have you got what's your exposure to EMF frequencies? Maybe geopathical stress. All these things that we can go into. Fragrances, what you put on your skin. 1,000,001 other things. You know, these are the questions you need to ask yourself. Not just, here's my problem, or here's my symptom. It's not even the root cause. Here's my symptom. Can I take a drug to get rid of it? Because then something else will crop up. As I've said before many times, it's like the oil light coming on your car. Instead of you fixing the oil, you just smash the light out and say, "Oh, problem's gone." Then another problem comes somewhere else. That's why cancer. I said before, cancer's not actually, the tumour's not actually cancer. It's a symptom of the cancer. That's why you cut it out, it grows back, or you try and nuke it with chemotherapy. And hope it kills everything apart from the good stuff which grows back. So, moral of the story, please do not think these guys are rock stars. Do your own research, work with people, or find somebody you resonate with and go to them and take their advice. And anything you can do your due diligence and research. Please, well, I said before, I'm not a medical expert, so I can't give medical advice by law, but if it was me, I wouldn't be giving my 9-year-old hormone disrupting steroids because he's gone through puberty a bit early, or my 9-year-old chemotherapeutic drugs because he's got Crohn's disease. How about we get to the root of the issue, and we start to look at all the things that create health? You know, I said before, there's not a rattlesnake in the wild with PCOS or like alligator with gut issues, because they're living in accordance to Mother Nature. And once you do that, it's amazing the results you can get. You know, I said before, go on to www.reviveyourself.co, click on our testimonials and just see the people we've helped. That's only a smidgen of the people we've helped. I've got thousands of messages. I'll put another one up later on. People we've helped. I put them out there because I want people to understand you can heal from these things. You don't have to live this way. You just have to come at things from a different angle, and you have to give the body the circumstances to heal. You have to get out of its own way. And when you do that, the results are fantastic. It's just, you literally need to do those things, you know. So I know I'm on a bit of a ramble here, a bit of a rant, but just flabbergasting. But well, we live in. If you do have a health issue and you want help with it, please send me an inbox or send me an email at ryan@reviveyourself.co, and we'll have a chat about how we can help you. Because we can. We have to look at things from a different perspective. Otherwise, as always, guys, stay happy, stay healthy. Stay happy, stay healthy. And please don't give your 9-year-old chemotherapeutic drugs or hormone blocking steroids. But that's just my opinion. Do your own research. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.